Hello, welcome to another What's in a Comic Box. This is Comic Box 18. Comics starting with letter D. Darkness, Doomsday Clock, Death, Danger Girl. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's start. This is Darkness from Mark Silvestri. Big fan of Mark Silvestri's art. This is number 1. Number 1 black and white. Number 1 special freebie edition. Number 1 holiday pinup special. This is collected edition, reprinting 1 and 2. This is issue 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. This is Tales of the Darkness, number 1. Art by Will Portacio. Signed by Will Portacio, Brian Haberlin, Jerry Alangillian, Gilbert Monsanto, and Edgar Tadeo. This is issue 2. Signed by Will Portacio, Jerry Alangillian, and Brian Haberlin. This is Darkness number 1. Art by Del Keyon. Big fan of this art. This is the black and white. Darkness Raw. This is issue 2. Issue 3. Issue 4. This is Darkness Hawk number 1. Art by Inside. This is covered by Mark Silvestri. Inside is Del Keyon. I do have the collected Darkness Hawk trade paperback, collecting the 3 issues. This is the Darkness number 1. This is Doomsday Clock number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is Doctor Strange Damnation number 1 and 2, and issue 3, issue 4. This is Death, High Cost of Living, the first mini-series of Death, signed by Neil Gaiman. He signed my name too, and he put eyes on Death. This is Death, High Cost of Living number 1 Platinum Edition. This is issue 2. This is issue 3. This is Death Gallery. This is Death Talks About Life. This was a freebie back then, back in the 90s. This is the second miniseries, Death Time of Your Life. 1, 2, 3. This is Dollhouse Family number 1, covered by Jay Anacleto. This is Dark Stars number 1, early works by Travis Charest number 1. Number 2, number 5, still Travis Charest, number 6, number 7. This is Zero. This is Dracula, number 1. This is Dracula, art by Mike Mignola, number 2, 3, and 4. This is Dead Man by Kelly Jones, Exorcism number 1, number 2. This is Love After Death, Kelly Jones art, book 1, book 2. This is Dead Man number 1, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, and this is issue 2. This is Dragonlance number 2, number 3. DC Nation Zero. This is Dark Days The Forge number 1. Dark Days Casting number 1. Dark Knights Metal number 1. Art by Greg Capullo. Scott Snyder is the writer. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. This is the second miniseries, Dark Knight Death Metal number 1. all art gem cover. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is Darker Image number 1. Sam Keith, Jim Lee, and Rob Liefeld. First appearance, Deathblow and Blood Wolf. This is Deathblow number 1. The flip book of Cybernary number 1, art by Nick Manabat. This is number 2, 3, 4, 8, 0. This is Deathblow and Wolverine number 1, art by Richard Bennett. 1, 2. This is Deathblow by Blows, Alan Moore. 1, 2, and 3. This is Demon number 1. This is Matt Wagner. 2, 3, 4. This is the regular series of Demon number 2, art by Balsimix. This is number 4. We got signed by Balsimix, Alan Grant, and Dennis Roder. This is issue 5, signed by the creators do. Issue 6, signed by the creators do. Alan Grant, Balsimix. This is issue 8. Issue 11, signed by the creators do. Dennis Roder, Balsimix, and Alan Grant. This is issue 15, Demon vs. Lobo. 16. This is signed by Alan Grant. 24, signed by Alan Grant. And 43, Hitman crossover. This is Dragon Prince number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. This is Deathmate Prologue, Deathmate Black, first appearance of Jan 13. Deathmate Preview. This is a preview from previous magazine. You can only have this. This is Deathmate Blue, Deathmate Red, and Deathmate Yellow, and Deathmate Epilogue. This is Divine Right number 1, Jim Lee, Scott Williams. Death Dealer number 2, one of my favorite Liam Sharp comics. Death Dealer number 4, I think, Arthur Sundam. This is Day of Vengeance number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is Destiny number 1, Kent Williams, Michael Sully. Number 2, Kent Williams, Scott Hampton. This is Terry Dodson and Matt Fraction, Defenders number 1, 2, 3. This is Danger Girl number 1, 2 by Campbell, 3, 4, and 5. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe.